Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. Yeah, it's been a while, and I knew this was going to happen. Usually, winter is the time where I want to hibernate, but I've also been sort of recovering from our accident, and thankfully, everything's okay. It's been very chill, and like hanging out with friends has been really good and very like grounding, very good for the nervous system. So I hope that you've had some of that as well. If the winter months have been, you know, a little hectic for you, but we go ever on. So tonight, or I suppose it'll be the daytime for you when this drops, but anyway, I have my Seasons of the Witch in bulk deck, and we're going to get a general sense of what this reading is about. What is it that we should know, Spirit? Groundhog. That's funny because this is the first card that I pulled from this deck when I opened up the box the other day. So, this is Groundhog. Wake up, dear one, from the slumber you find comfort in. The truth is seeking those ready to acknowledge it. So, there's obviously Groundhog Day is coming. It's not very far away. It's in the next couple of weeks. The truth of the world, the light of things that is coming back. Obviously I'm here in the northern hemisphere, so I am in the middle of winter. I am coming up to, in bulk, to Groundhog Day. This is very much giving me the vibe of this is something that you need to wake up to that's within yourself as well. We carry entire universes within ourselves, right? We are infinite in our finite form, but we are still infinite, right? I do think, too, that it is very important to understand that there is a time for rest and there is a time for doing things. Now, the thing about like in bulk is that it makes sense in the way that Ireland and the UK and stuff like that do things because of their weather patterns. But when February comes, it is still very much going to be the middle of winter for me, at least, and for a lot of others who live around, in Canada, and close to the border in the States and stuff like that. And then other places in the northern hemisphere that are still going to be very much be winter. I think this is a message of rest while you can, while the winter is still here, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, I know that this time of year is very hot. Rest while you can. These are very sort of extreme times of the year, no matter if it is warm weather or cold. Rest while you can and let the universe that's inside of you continue to percolate. So that when you are ready to wake up and shine a light on the things that have been percolating within, you're ready for it. That you're able to take on the task of shining that light on it. Okay, I'm being pulled to the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck. Very, very pretty deck. What else should we know? If you hear some chirping and things in the background. It's just nature sounds as I do the readings for this week. Oh, landed on the last one. The Finch and Peach. Romance. Ooh. I really, really like this. I really like this with the groundhog too, because like in this season of rest and of allowing things to percolate within us and stuff like that, I'm getting the message of romanticize your life, romanticize, you know, being in your house and being cozy or keeping cool, of not doing a lot of physical work right now, but to enjoy the romance of life and also enjoy the romance of romance if you have people around you. And I mean, this could even just be friends that you are romantic with, but aren't necessarily romantic relationships, right? There's so many permutations and ways to be romantic in life. But I'm very much getting the sense of just enjoy this period of time before things, you know, wake up and call to us to work on things. I'm I'm imagining biting into the juiciest peach. Very much a dual reading of, you know, here we are in the winter in the northern hemisphere, but also that summer is blazing right now in the southern hemisphere, and I can't stop. I can't detach the two because this is the whole world. The world is experiencing summer and winter at once, right? Very juicy peach. Cuddle up with people, or try to keep cool with people in summer rains, you know? Truly romanticize your life. Okay, all right. Being called to the Bee Tarot. I'm getting the message too right now, being called to this particular deck, of let life be honey sweet. Let it be dripping sweet, you know, with this juicy, juicy peach here. Just, and we even see this finch here, like lifting up their breast towards the heavens, almost as if in the greatest sort of joy of enjoyment of life, of that romance of life, that life doesn't have to be so terribly hard and dismal and about suffering all the time. Find the joy in everything that you can, because I tell you, like, I mean this from the bottom of my entire being, that there is joy to be found in everything, even when things are dark, which they are, you know, literally in the northern hemisphere, but also as things are dark in the world right now, societally. Find the joy, because that is rebellion. That is grabbing your own life and saying, no, this is mine. And the darkness in the world can't tell me that I am not allowed to have light in this dark. You see that candle there? Beautiful. Make mead with all this honey. Okay, what else should we know? Three of Pentacles, yes. Romanticizing, working together with others, coming together, and I mean, they're literally making candles here. Coming together to make the light for the world, to put more light into the world, to get that better balance. I'm being called back to the where we are in the middle of winter and we are in the middle of summer here on Earth. This is calling back the balance with people, and we see that, like, you know, even the groundhog here, you know, is has the companion of this lady, has the companion of these mushrooms around, has the companion of snow and stars. We need to be together. We need to come together to make the world better. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this needs to be some sort of financial business endeavor or anything like that. It 100% certainly can be, but I don't think the work is there right now. Right now is still for rest and enjoyment. But this is building a better world together through community, through enjoyment with each other, through sharing of light. You see that they bring light as well, right? I mean, he's doing all of these just very simple candles, and they've come, and this, these people have clearly built their skills and are sharing it to make these beautiful candles that are all spiraled. All right. What else do we need to know? Oh. Five of Wands. I have a feeling that this is like in keeping with this, but also influenced by the romance, influenced by this groundhog. Wake up, dear one, from the slumber that you find comfort in. While working together, there are ideas that different people will have. There are views of the world that different people will have, and it is a challenge to each other, but it is not a challenge that should harm each other. It is a challenge that should expand each other, that should allow all of us to gain greater views of the world. Yes, we will still have the things that we really align with in our heart space more, versus what somebody else aligns with in their heart space. But there is also, yes, there's very much this message here of also getting together. We're not necessarily working yet, but we are sharing ideas, we are sharing passions together, in this very romantic way, in order to bring more light into the world, to illuminate things for each other, with each other. And the really cool thing is too, even as a reflection of, the different sorts of candles that these people are making over here, we see in this Five of Wands, we have different types of wands. We have staves, right? And we also have actual wands here. Each person is coming into this world with different things, different viewpoints, like I said, different tools, different things that light them up to bring them in here. And everybody should pursue what it is that is the focus of their passions, right? Instead of just, oh, well, we all get this same very basic wand or staff. Okay, one more, Spirit. What else would you have us know for this reading? Woo! Oh, she really flew out, and I love this. We have the Delphic Bee, which is the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite Tarot. But in this one, I feel like she is more part of the community than the Hierophant tends to be for me, because she is communing with this community of bees, right? She is able to bring heaven on earth, which I do see in the Hierophant. But she is able to be that bridge between spirit and the physical. She's able to communicate with these bees here. She's able to inspire them. Look at them as they are here, gathered together. You know, we're very much getting the imagery of the Delphic Oriole. Oriole, okay? Oriole might be a sign for you. But the Delphic oracles, where they would sit over cracks and fissures in the ground where these fumes would come up from the ground. And we see here that the fumes are coming also from the bees. The bees are making sure that this sort of honey, how do I want to explain this? They're infusing this knowledge with their bee essence, and that comes into her and she sniffs it up. She fills her lungs with this, and that honey runs through her veins, coming out into the world. She is making spirit into the earthly manifestation of things in this world. And this is a very, very beautiful reading of, baby, you gotta gather your people, your community to you, whether they all do or are sort of in the same creative space or idea space as you, or it's a group of people who are doing, it's 11:22 on the clock right now, who are doing a bunch of different things but have the same ideals of what you all want for your communities, how you want to come together to make it romantic, to make it expansive and passionate, to make it heaven on earth. Oh, confirmation hiccup. This beautiful reading, beautiful, beautiful. It's 11:23, 123. Thank you so very much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.